Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again from the OREI team with an overview of the UHD-EX165 EA-K HDMI extension kit. This product was engineered to make it very easy for you to share all of your HDMI media content from one location with a second remote location up to 165 feet away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. The product fully supports 4K ultra high definition media content and is both HDMI 2.0B as well as HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it's plug and play compatible with a wide universe of modern media equipment. The kit also includes a set of infrared blasters that will collect up the remote control signals from that secondary location and pass those back over the LAN connection to the primary location where they're rebroadcast so you can effectively remotely control the content you're watching. The product also provides audio extraction capabilities where it can digitally separate the audio component from the media content and then allows you to pass that audio along through an SPDIF digital connection to a home stereo soundbar or an amplifier system for that full theater experience. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing first, just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at the transmitter and receiver modules, and I'll explain the connections and indicators so you understand exactly how to use the product. I'll also list the features and functions that this product provides, and then I'll come back one more time and do a short demonstration to show you just how easy this product will be to use with your own equipment. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find a transmitter module and a receiver module. There are two 5-volt, 2-amp DC power supplies included. You can simply plug this into any standard wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs into the back of the module and provides all the power you'll need for operation. You'll find a set of brackets you can use to mount these modules up off the ground and out of the way, a set of infrared blasters for remote control of the content, and a full instruction manual is also included that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and a lot of other really good details about the product that you'll need to understand in order to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at the unit, I'll list the features and functions, and then I'll come back and do that demonstration. The kit includes both a transmitter and a receiver module, and both of these feature full metal enclosures which make them incredibly durable and also really helps to minimize outside interference from causing any issues with the sensitive electronics inside. Let's start with the transmitter module first. On either side of the cabinet, you'll find these ventilation slots that are really designed to let any heat that develops during operation escape and keep the electronics inside at a very comfortable temperature. You'll also find mounting holes on the bottom of the cabinet that can be used with the included bracketing kit to mount the module up off the ground and out of the way. On the one end of the module, starting on the left, you'll find a service port, and that's a USB-C port that's used for updating the firmware on the module if needed later on. And to complete that upgrade, you'll plug this into a local computer, move the firmware file over to the module to finish the upgrade. In the center, you'll find a full-sized HDMI port labeled HDMI in. That connects to the media device you'd like to share the content from with your remote location. And to the right of that is an SPDIF optical out connection that can be used with a stereo or a soundbar or even an amplifier system to improve the audio quality of the media content you're enjoying. On the other end of the module, starting on the left, you'll find a LAN port. That's where one end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable between the transmitter and receiver plugs in. To the right of that are two 3.5mm ports labeled infrared in and infrared out. These are used with the infrared blaster kits, and in the case of the transmitter, you'll plug the infrared blaster into the infrared out port. To the right of that is a power indicator. Once you add power to the module, it starts an internal power on self-test where it checks the electronics, and once it finishes that test, it'll light that LED letting you know it's ready to use. Then finally, to the right of that is a power port. That's used with the power supply. You can simply plug that power supply into a wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection which plugs in right there and provides all the power you'll need for operation. And one final thing is a switch on the side of the unit right here for EDID settings. Those are fully explained in the manual, and you can adjust that as needed for your media content. The receiver module is very similar. Again, you'll find ventilation slots on both sides, mounting holes on the bottom for the bracketing kit. On the one end, you'll find another LAN port right here. That's where the other end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable plugs in from the transmitter. Two more infrared blaster ports, and in the case of the receiver, you'll plug the infrared blaster into the infrared in port, another power port for the second power supply, and a power indicator. On the other end of the module, another service port for updating firmware on this module if needed. A full-sized HDMI port labeled output. This connects to the TV at the remote location you'd like to use to enjoy the content. And to the right of that is an SPDIF input port. Now, this product fully supports the eARC standard, but if you're using a monitor that doesn't have eARC functionality, you can connect this to the audio output from that monitor, and then you can flip this switch right here to decide, do you want to use the audio from eARC or the audio from the SPDIF? And you can make that adjustment depending on what type of monitor you're using at the remote location. The OREI UHD-EX165 EA-K is compatible with most modern HDMI media devices, including game consoles, media players like Apple TV, computer systems, digital projectors, and streaming devices. The product's features include full support of 4K ultra-high-definition media content. It provides up to 165 feet of extension between the primary and secondary locations. It is both HDMI 2.0B as well as HDCP 2.2 compliant. It offers full eARC support and includes an infrared blaster kit for remote control of your content. Now I'll show you the connections you'll need to make to use this product with your own equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up a small media player that's currently looping a video on this monitor, and that's the media content I'd like to share with my remote location. Over here I've set up a second monitor, and this represents that remote location where I'd like to enjoy the content from the primary location. And these can be up to 165 feet apart. In front of me, I have the transmitter module here and the receiver module here. Now the first set of connections I'll make are to the transmitter module, and I'll start by disconnecting the media player from the monitor and plugging that HDMI cable directly into the HDMI input port on the transmitter. And now I can add power. I've already plugged in the first power supply. The other end of that has a barrel connection on it which plugs directly into the module. And now we're ready to connect the receiver up at the remote location. I have a second high-speed HDMI cable connected to this monitor, and I'll plug that into the HDMI output port on the receiver. And again, I can add power over here. Second power supply is plugged in, barrel connection directly into the DC input port. And the minute I have power to both of these modules, they immediately start that power on self-test where they're checking the electronics. This one is checking the resolution of the display, and this one is checking the resolution of the media player. So when I make that connection between them over the LAN cable, they can negotiate for the best possible picture on this monitor. So the only thing we're missing at this point is that LAN cable between them, and again, that can be up to 165 feet long. I've got a shorter Cat6 cable right here, and I'll plug one end of that into the receiver and the other end of it into the transmitter. And the minute I do that, both modules now recognize each other. They start negotiating for the best possible image, and there you go. So what you're viewing here is HDMI media content that started out over here as an HDMI signal. It's been converted into a network signal that can be sent across that LAN cable and then converted back into an HDMI signal for display in this monitor. And it really is just that easy to get it working. I hope you found this overview of the OREI UHD-EX165 EA-K HDMI extension kit helpful. This product provides an incredibly easy way for you to share all of your HDMI media content from one location with a second remote location up to 165 feet away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. The product fully supports 4K ultra-high definition media content and is both HDMI 2.0B as well as HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it's plug-and-play compatible with all of your modern media equipment. The infrared blasters provide complete remote control of the content from that secondary location, and the fact that it provides audio extraction capabilities means you can pass the audio along from the media content you're enjoying to a home stereo, soundbar, or an amplifier for that full theater experience. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching.